Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm at the Broad River Greenway in Boiling Springs, North Carolina. We're going to be walking along this trail. It's another area that I have never been to, so I have no idea what the trail looks like. But I'm going to show you around this parking area. So let me turn the camera around and I'm going to show you some of the features up here in the parking area for the river. All right, there are bathrooms up here. Well, they had a 5K and 10K trail run. Jolly Ranger Station. Jolly Ranger Station, I should say. Thinking of the can. And over here is the free library. It's called Pfeiffer Cabin Free Library. Take one book, leave one book. Now here's the trail. I haven't done any research on this yet, but I will do some research. It looks like you probably could pull this map up online. Looks like I'm going to do the river trail at the top. It's marked in blue. Runs along right there, and then there's all the other trails. The one at the top, it looks like a candy cane. That's called the Lollipop Loop. Don't know if I'll make it that far. Let's see if I can pull this map up online, and then I'll pop a picture up on the screen of it. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Daniel, and on this channel we go hiking, backpacking, and exploring historical sites. So if this is not your first time here, welcome back. We're going to go down this trail and see what we can find. I know it goes out along the river. It doesn't follow the river all the way. Supposedly this trail connects to another trail. It's a shot. I'll give you a shot of the road, but let me turn around and go. We're going to be going back down this way. So let me turn the camera around and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Part of the trail that North Carolina has. I don't even know if they have a complete map of that trail. I need to look it up. We're going to head down this way. There's a little trail that runs off to the left through the little parking area. I think that's where you're supposed to start, but yep, dog friendly. Keep your dogs on a leash. Horses, bicycle riding. It's probably like trail riding, hiking, and picnicking. Over here is just Broad River track trail, little sign. It says grab a brochure. It's empty. Yeah, see if I can find this online. I'll put a picture of it up here on the screen if I'm able to find some information. We're going to be going down this way. Traffic off there on 150. I just recorded 2 videos and thought they were going to be some really good ones until I did the playback and realized I had my camera on slow motion. So I had to delete those. If I have time, I'll go back and reshoot those areas where I had done those videos. But I just hope it's not going to be one of those days where we have some problems with the video. And trying to get some footage of the trail itself. It's a pretty rough trail. There's some area down here that I'm going to get some video of the Broad River. This is going to be a 2.2 mile hike one way. I've seen quite a few park benches out here. You see off in the distance over there, the river. We get down here a little bit further, I find a spot and get some really good video. As you can see, there's a park bench right there. Hey, there's a sign on a tree. Let me see what this sign is. It's a tag to mark the trail. If you remember earlier from the map that I showed you, the trails are all marked by different colors. I want to show you something. I don't know if this was done by a beaver or somebody hacked that up with a hatchet or a small axe, but it's pretty cool. Continuing on that. Trying to come down here a little closer to get a really good shot of the river. See if I could zoom in a little bit. Going back up on the trail, I got some really good video of the water. I'm trying to get a little bit closer. There's a sign right here. You see, I'm going to try to get a little bit closer to that. Continuing on, trail has changed a little bit. It's got a lot of that sand from the river up on the trail. So some areas are kind of difficult to walk because it's like walking in beach sand. Got a spot a little bit closer to the river. Really relaxing to listen to the river flow. Here's another spot right here. There's a lot of really good spots out here. I'm going to try to get all of them recorded So let me switch the camera around and get a video of this other spot. Spot I was just telling you about. More views of the river itself. Back on the path. I don't know if you can hear that water running in the background. I'm pretty sure you can. The microphone on this phone is really good. Here's another little beach area. Let me turn the camera around. Another little beach area. I'm actually going to walk out on this rock. Looks like it had a lot of water on it at one point. We're going up that way along the trail that follows the river. Looks like there's some more rocks up there. There's actually a bench right there. Let's see if we get some footage. I'm going to sit out on the bench and let's see what kind of footage we can get from sitting on the bench. Continuing on up the trail. Looks like there's some water. A lot of standing water on the trail. If you come this way, you're going to run into a lot of water. So actually you have to turn around the little trails up there. When you come up here, you gotta go to the right. Pretty cool rock formations up here. Alright, here's a sign. Alright, river trail. Yeah, we still got 2 miles to go. I've been taking a lot of video. You can see there's the Birch Trail. That's only 1 mile. I don't know where it goes without looking at that map. Looks like there's a little cave up there under that rock. I might take a little trip over there. I know some of you are yelling in the camera right now, squirrel, squirrel. No, it's not a squirrel moment. I just noticed it. Let me climb up here. Once I get to the top up there, I'll get back. That's what it looks like. It's a pretty hard climb without a walking stick because it's straight up. Holding a tripod. It's no fun. Wonder if I can get up there. Let me see what I can find up there. I'll get back. Coming up to the top, it's kind of flat. More rocks up there. But this is what I was just showing you. Down below. You got a nice little one-man tent. Put it up here. Now the fun part's getting back down. Like I said, I don't have my walking stick. It's in the car. So I'm going to stop the video. Because if not, you might capture some video of me being a roly-poly. And that'll hurt. So let me stop the video and get down off the top of this hill. I made it back down. I know some of you probably wanted me to videotape me coming down so you could watch me slip and slide and roll down the hill. I know it'd probably make for some good video, but it would hurt. There's something over here, and again, I know you're probably screaming at the video. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. No, it's not a squirrel. I'm gonna get back on the trail. I just see something that just caught my attention. Just some standing water. Same thing that's over here. That's part of the birch trail right there. All right, I'm going back. I'll get back with you when I get back out on the main trail. Okay. Sitting back there. Still on the blue trail. There's the marker. Shot of the river. Looks like there's another spot on the other side. I know there's a trail on the other side, but you have to cross over the bridge on 150 to get to it. Not sure what all of this is. Some kind of a long bench. Well, there's another sign up here on a tree. Probably marking 2 more trails. There's no Wi-Fi out here, so I cannot pull up my All Trails map. I did take a picture of the map before I started, but the Wi-Fi's been disconnected. This is for 5K, 10K run markers. I'm going to keep going on down the trail. Hear more water running out here. Sneak through the bushes right here and see if I can capture this water running out here. Ground is really soft. Heading back up. Pretty soft over there by the edge of the river. I think I see some pretty interesting things on the other side of the river. Maybe the next time I come out here, I'll go park at that other pavilion on the other side. Oh, it looks like some kind of a fitness station over here. Let's see what this is. Now, looks like an old picnic area. There's a swing over here. So I'm leaving no trace. I'm sitting here swinging on a swing. Now this would be a nice area to set up a camp. All right, let me get off the swing and go a little closer to the river. like somebody's house over there. Not sure if it's abandoned. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. It's like an RV under a shed. Zoom back out. There's the bridge to 150. I haven't gone very far. Really peaceful out here. Headed back up onto the trail. Looks like the picnic table got uprooted when the storm came through. Sure, if you knock that little wooden block of the concrete off of it, it'd set back up again and still be a pretty nice table. The other side's already been knocked off. Still pretty decent table to set up out here. It's nice and flat. Nice camping area. I'll go down there on our way back. I just want to continue on some more. You can tell it's winter time. The old holly bushes have their berries. Oh, keep on going. Pretty shady over here. Again, this is another solo hike. But if you want to go hiking with me, you just leave a comment down below. Let me know where you want to go, what day you want to go, or we could just pick a day. I take you out to some of these places. Has to be somewhere local. I don't think I'm gonna drive 4 or 5 hours just to do a hike unless I'm gonna stay over the weekend. But if you're interested in getting with me to do a hike, just leave a comment down below. Or if you know of an area that you want me to explore, I don't care if it's a trail. If I got to go backpacking, I'll do a couple day backpacking when summer comes along. It might be a historical site. Just let me know. We're coming up to a bridge. So let me switch the camera around so I can show you this bridge. Alright, I switched the camera around. So let's see. A lot of debris out here. Still cleaning up after the storm. Looks like they've done some repairs here. Looks like they've actually even added a bench. I don't know if there was one here before. You can see this is all new wood. A lot of damage. I'm sure this overflowed a lot. I'll get some better video when I'm on my way back. Like I said, I just want to continue on. I don't even think I'm halfway yet. I'll get back with you if I find something that's interesting. And what some of you probably call another squirrel moment. Well, the Jolly Mountain Trail. So I'm not sure. Jolly Mountain power line, Flint Hill. There's a sign over here. I'm not sure if that's the end of that trail because there's a blue sign behind me. Blue marker, I should say, on the tree. All right, here's the markers for these two trails. Green and white, and if you remember from that map from the very beginning. Like I said, there is a blue marker on the tree right there, marking the trail that we were on. I'm going to continue on, veer off here to the left, because it looks like that might, to the right might be, I mean, I think we're merging with the Jolly Mountain Trail. Let's go this way. There's another sign for 5K, 10K run. I'm gonna go up here, see if I find any more blue markers. If not, I gotta go back and pull up that map and see where the intersection is for these trails. I wonder if that was the end of my trail. I tried to pull up the map, but I didn't take a picture of the map. I ended up taking a video. It was kind of hard to see. I don't know, it said that it was only 2 miles left on this trail. Never even heard of Jolly Mountain. I wonder if that's it right there. Off to my right, off to the left is the river. There's a house over there. I can see it through the trees. I think that might be all the way up there is Jolly Mountain. I wonder if this trail goes all the way to the top. I don't know. I thought I took a picture. Like I said, GPS is not working, or internet's not working out here, so I can't pull up the all trails. One day I'm gonna have to break down and get me one of the GPS's so I can hook the satellites. Yeah, there's a house across the street. Or across the street, I should say across the river. Yeah, they don't look like they sustained too much damage over there. It looks like their dock was knocked down. House is up pretty high. I'm not sure how high the water got. It's pretty wide right there with the river. It's pretty quiet too. That's pretty cool. Tree's dead. It's got a little spot in there. Some nice rock formations over here. Over there, the river's pretty calm right here. Just tore their dock down. Doesn't look like the water got up there. Go a little bit further and see if I can find me another blue marker. Because I don't think that that trail ended back there. Another marker. Did not think that that trail ended. I thought that sign was going to tell me I only walked a mile. I figured I was about halfway. keep on going. Started something in my last videos. I started doing movie quotes. Well, this time I'm not going to do a movie quote. I'm going to set the scene for an old movie. I just want you to give me the name of the movie. It's about this cowboy who's on his way to Australia. He ends up in this town. He becomes sheriff, and he has jail cells with no bars. No cheating. I know most of you are going to Google this, but leave a comment down below. It's an older movie. Some of you might remember it. So if you figure it out, leave a comment. Good luck with this one. Still on the right trail. You can see I'm still following the river. It's quieted down. Continuing on. I think they want you to go this way. Marked on this side. It looks like maybe trail. Let me double check this one. Hard to tell out here. I don't know. This still looks like the trail. That may just be something different. Unless they want you to go that way to bypass whatever's right here. It's like a hole right there. Yeah, it looks like the trail goes up that way because there's the 5K, 10K marker. Here's a shot of the river. Looks like this may have been at one time. Maybe they've changed it. But the marker was on that side of the tree. Now we'll go this way because I just saw a marker for that 5K, 10K run. I think this is going up to the top of the mountain. It looks like it's starting to climb. Well, maybe not. There's the mountain. There's that sign. All right, it's going off to the left. It's going to keep on going. A lot of leaves out here covering the trail. When you have this, well, it's this time of the year, it's fall. They cover a lot of the trails. That's why I'm so glad that the trails are marked. And you have to pay attention to the marks on the trail so you don't get lost. And if you watched my video, Foster Mills Loop, I had a situation where they changed the trail, and I fault myself because I don't think I was paying attention to the markers. I was paying attention to the map, and I explained in that video. So that's a really good video. I loved doing that hike. It's one of my very first ones. I did Lake Norman, the first one, and then I went out there, and that's at Croft Park in South Carolina. I'm going back out there again because there's 2 more trails I need to hit up. But if you haven't seen that, either one of those videos for Lake Norman or the Croft Park with the Foster Mill Loop, I just passed another sign or a marker, so I'm on the right trail. I'm just going to keep on going. Maybe we'll find something interesting up here, or maybe it'll just be one of those trails that's just walking through the woods. Yeah. Right behind me is the rest of it. Let me flip the camera around and I'll show you where the creek runs. Coming up to a marker for the North Carolina trail. Tree's also painted white. That's a trail that runs from the mountains to the ocean. I have to look up a map to see if the trails are all connected, if they have a map. They also have a trail in South Carolina that does the same thing. I pointed out that trail when I was on that Foster Mills Loop. I don't know, maybe one day they'll be on my bucket list to walk one of these 2 trails. I know the Appalachian Trail was on my bucket list, but that's 6 months to walk that entire thing. And from my understanding, that's without taking any days off. I'm going to continue on, see if we find anything interesting. Another marker. Look how peaceful it is out here. Nobody. Going through a little bit of a crossing here on this. Another sign up here. Try not to get my boots wet. I didn't pack any extra socks. So, back on the Jolly Mountain Trail. I don't know, should we go up the Jolly Mountain Trail? There's a Jolly Mountain Loop, Cottonwood Trail. I wonder if this loops back around to that other sign. Only one way to find out is to hike it. Powerline and Flintstone Shortcut. Don't know what that is. I have to look at the map. Tell you what. Let's try this. Let's see if this takes us up to the top of Jolly Mountain or around Jolly Mountain. It's only 1.4 miles. I'm assuming we're looking for a green tag. No, a white tag. Green and white, according to that sign. And that's like a shortcut or something. And here's a marker. I don't know if that trail continues on that way and how far, because I do not have a map. Okay, well, let's just walk up here a little ways. If we don't find anything interesting, we'll go back to the Jolly Mountain one. .5 miles. That's what that other sign said. This might be the end of this one trail that I was following. We got to walk back anyway. So we might as well just take the loop around, see if it brings us back out to that other spot. We'll walk up here and see what we find. I see another sign off in the distance. Ground is kind of soft out here. It rained a couple days ago. I won't call it rain, I call it that North Carolina mist. It's just enough to get everything wet. Let me stop for a moment and see what this sign has to say. Just a sign, no motorized vehicles. Wild Turkey Trail. Yeah, let me back up so you can see that the marked with red and orange. So there's the 10K marker. And way up there, let me see if I can zoom in, way up there on the tree. Right there, see that? I'm zoomed in as far as I can. There's the marker, so that's that trail right there. All right, so I zoom back out. We're gonna go this way a little bit more. I don't know if that Jolly Mountain Trail goes to the top of the mountain or just circles the mountain. It looks like a 1.4 miles around it. I don't think it goes to the top. Probably can climb to the top, but it's not something I could record. One good thing about having the videos out here, if you ever get lost, go back and watch the videos to see how to go back out. All right, another squirrel adventure. Hold on, let me take you to it. You knew I'd find another one. This one's not so steep, so I'll videotape myself stumbling and maybe falling a couple times to get up the hill. But that's what caught my eye. Hey, well, you come out hiking, well, you better have yourself a nice good pair of boots. Coming up to the top of that rock formation. We were just down there. Yeah, it might have been easier to come up this way. I don't see anything else interesting up here. Let me take a couple pictures and then got back on. Coming back down onto the trail. I'm kind of glad I came this way. Oh, now which way do we go? This looks more like the trail. See some footprints out here. Yeah, looks like I'm going in the right direction. Continuing on. Still on the right trail. There's another sign up here. A couple of trees down on the trail. Pay attention, you know, you'll be able to get around them. This must be Flint Mountain. To my right, it's a red trail. Not quite sure. That up there must be Flint Mountain. Let's continue on and see what we find. Might just turn around and hit that Jolly Mountain Trail. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good sized tree down. This looks like a good area to take a break. I'm not going to walk up much further. I still got to walk all the way back to the car. See if we see anything on the other side. I could walk around this thing, but there's nothing interesting on the other side. There's no reason to try to walk around. Let me take a break. Now I'll head back down. Finish my break. I'm going to head back down that way. See, it's a pretty steep climb coming up here. See what it looks like. It's pretty thick. Nice and quiet. I don't even hear any birds. That's the strange part. No squirrels. I have not seen a squirrel at all out here. Blue marker on that tree. Looks like it was painted. But just listen. Dead silence. A couple gunshots off in the distance. I said I've seen no squirrels, no birds, no butterflies. No nothing out here. Let me get back on the trail. Headed back down. I just bought a new charger for my phone. So I'm going to see how fast it charges it. Leave a comment down below if you've ever been anywhere that's been this quiet. I think I heard a couple of crickets. It's so quiet out here. Man could fall off the edge of a cliff. Nobody would ever hear it. So, leave a comment. Let me know if you think this is strange. You don't hear anything out here. I'm going to let my phone charge for a little while. I'm going to walk back down to that mountain loop I'll probably pick up the video from there, unless I find something interesting, of course, then I'll get back with you. Some rock formations up there. I'm gonna climb up there and see what they are. I'll get back with you when I get to the top. These are those rock formations. Came from way down there. It's a pretty good hike to come up here. Like I said, it'd be easier if I had a hiking stick, but I don't, because I'm carrying a tripod. I'm trying to watch my footing up here. You're just sitting on the top. This is probably that mountain I was climbing on the backside. Worst part is the briars. So I'm up on the backside of those rocks. It's the very top. Going back towards the edge where those rocks are at. I'm going to circle around here. These are the rocks that I saw originally. Let me get closer to that one over there. It's the one I originally saw from down below. I'll watch my footing. Try to get a little bit closer. I'm going to take some pictures and I'm going to go back down to the trail. Made it back. Jolly Mountain Trail. Guess it's a loop. Let's find out. We're going to go up that way. Heard some water running. Had to come down here and investigate to see what it was. See if I can get another shot up here. Trail's up there. Try not to get too far off the trail. Let me get over here and see if I can get a better shot. Water running off. Got some good video of the other ones. Said trail's up there, so I'm not too far off. See if I can get another shot of some more water running. I think I'm in the way. Probably a bad shot with the sunlight. me get a little bit closer. Let me get back up on the trail. Yeah, this is the other side of that trail that we abandoned. Look how bad it is up there. I'm glad I turned around. It's a marker for this trail. We're on the other side where I took that break, turned around. A lot of trees down. We're headed that way. Looks like there used to be a tree right here. What a gigantic hole. All right, we're headed up that way. Let me take some pictures. I just came up that hill right there, following the trail. Found the sign here. We got to keep going. We just came from Flint Hill. We're going to Jolly Hill. And there's another sign over here saying Jolly Hill Loop. We end up in somebody's backyard, right along the power lines. Trail goes that way. So, I'm gonna keep going. See where it leads me. Guess we're on top of the Jolly Mountain. We'll find out. Another sign, but definitely somebody's backyard. It runs along the power line. In too deep. I guess we got to keep going. An old sign for the mountain trail. It goes that way. Maybe we are in too deep and we just need to keep going. Looks like we're at the top of the mountain, so if anything, we're going to head back down. I don't see any markers. Should be I think a green marker at least. I think what had green and white. Yes, we'll find one. I come up on a marker, I'll show it to you. Here we go. Found a marker. On the right trail. It goes down that way. Here you see private property, and there's another marker right there on the back side of that tree. It's fenced in over there. We're going to continue on. Found a sign there telling you to go that way. I had to climb over that tree. There's a marker. There's a path that goes that way, but it's telling you to go that way. I don't know why. We'll just, we'll figure it out. We're headed this way. If we're wrong, we'll turn around. I'm coming back down off that trail I just went up. That sign said Broad River Trail. I walked about a half a mile up there. There's no markings at all. So I've walked back down here. There's no markings at all. This trail right here says Broad River Trail. But there's no markings. This one's got a mark on it. Let's just see if there's more. Is anything else up here? Let me do some exploring. If not, I'm just going to backtrack. Coming up to another sign. Trail's going that way. Not clearly marked. I mean, should say not highly traveled trail. That other one up there widened out, and it started to get to the point where I was on top of the mountain, and I couldn't tell which way was which, so I just turned around. I probably walked about a half a mile. I'm going to keep going, see if I run into another marker. Well, after finding those two markers, I couldn't find any more. Trail looked like it was shrinking down to nothing, so I abandoned that trail going that way too. I'm just going to circle back, go back down the way I came up here, and maybe next time where I see that sign for that loop, I'll walk the trail this way. But yeah, I couldn't see anything where it was showing any more signs, and I don't want to be goofing around out here. This time of the year it starts to get dark about 6 o'clock, and I need to be out of the park. So I'm just going back down here. I go back down that trail and get back on the main trail that I was on when I first started along the Broad River. I'll get back with you when I get down here. Well, back down here again. Like I said, I went up that trail right there, and it about a half a mile up, it just widened out, and there was no markings at all. I went that way. I found 2 markings, and then the trail narrowed to like a tiny path, and there's a bunch of trees down. So, like I said, I'll just come from the other direction next time and see if I can come up this way from that other sign. When I get back to that other sign, I'll show you which one I'm talking about. I'm headed back this way. I'm going to go right back through by these houses and go back out the other way. I'll get back with you when I get down to the end of this trail. I hate to abandon a trail. I always feel like I'm giving up on it. But I'm very experienced. You know, I watched that TV series Tracker, so I know exactly what I'm doing. All jokes aside, a lot of hikers get lost every year. Some of them even die because they don't stay on the trails. And I've already pointed out the fact that if you walk off the trails here, you step in a hole where a tree used to be. You break a leg and you're 3 or 4 miles out and you're by yourself. You're stuck. So I'm just going to head back up the path that I know that's going to lead me out of here. Not giving up, because I will come back and take that other trail. Let me keep going. I'll get back with you again when I get further down the trail. Made it back down to that crossroads here again. It's about 2:30. Yeah. Remember, we went that way. We came from that way. We're going back that way because I know that's a known trail. And we just came from there. So let's head back this way. We're going to head back down that way, and there's a marker on the tree right there. I wanted to show you this. This is not natural. This little wall right here is man-made. I don't know why. What used to be here. Okay, well, I'm going to continue on down the trail. I have to go that way. Here's the sign I was telling you about. We went up to the power line. We tried Flint Hill, but remember it was blocked off, and we found the other side of Flint Hill. But that's the trail I was trying to come back down. Next time I come here, we're going to go that way. We'll see if we can work our way up. I just wish that I had internet service, because the Broad River Trail is on the All Trails map. And even if it wasn't, I can mark some waypoints like I did when I went to that nature preserve in York, South Carolina. And if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch that video. And I show you where I mark waypoints, because that trail was not on the All Trails map. So I had to mark my own waypoints. It showed the area that I was in. Well, like I said, if you want to see how I did that, you go back and look at that video. It's the nature preserve that's in York, South Carolina. I'm going to continue on up this trail. I've been walking for about a half hour. So I've got to redo some video that I did that I did at the very beginning that was in slow motion that I had to delete. Instead of being at the beginning of the video, it's going to end up being at the end of the video. So I'll redo that. But let me get up the trail and I'll get back with you. Just want to get another shot of this this river. Coming up to the part where I videotaped this morning and it was on fast forward. So we're going to redo the video footage. Some steps right here. Let me zoom back out. There you go, that's better. I had zoomed in so I could take some video of the river. Come down these steps. Path goes that way to the main path, and then this one comes this way. Like I said, this is where I came this morning, or at the beginning of the video. Ended up being on fast forward. Can't go back down to the exact spot where I was at because somebody's down there playing on the sand. We'll walk over here by the river. Just got across by this picnic table. I don't know if you get a good shot or not. Here the car's up there on 150. Crossed over there. See if I can zoom in. Sunlight is probably in the way. There's another parking area. Not sure if there's a trail over there on that side. Let me zoom in here. I don't know if there's a trail on that side or not, but I'm going to explore it one day. Found another area. Let me zoom back out again. I was taking more pictures. Not sure where this goes. See if I can zoom in on that sign right there. I'll continue walking on here. How about snakes? Ooh, Cottonwood Trail, 1.2 miles. Don't think I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna have to come back for that Cottonwood Trail. I had to end that video because I ran out of space on the phone and I wasn't unable to record any more videos. I did go back out to the Broad River and film that trail. So I'll once I get that video edited, I will put it up on this up here, and probably maybe to right here. I'll put it up on the screen and you'll be able to watch that part too. But thank you for going along with me on that hike. I had a lot of fun. Took a lot of time. So if you want to see more videos like these, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. So thank you for coming along with me on today's adventure.